Hey there, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Have you ever been in a conversation in English, nodding and smiling, but inside your head you're screaming, "What did they just say?" It happens to the best of us, right? You're trying so hard to keep up, translating every word, but the other person is speaking so fast, using words you've never heard before. It can feel really stressful and maybe even a little embarrassing. You want to connect, you want to understand, but it feels like you've hit a wall. Well, guess what? Today, we're going to break down that wall. This isn't just another grammar lesson. We are going to tackle one of the biggest challenges for English learners, understanding real, everyday spoken English. I'm going to share some incredibly simple but powerful phrases that will help you take control of the conversation, slow things down, and actually understand what's going on. We'll go through a personal story, practice the phrases, listen to a real conversation, and by the end of this video, I promise you'll feel so much more confident in your listening skills. Are you ready to stop just hearing English and start truly understanding it? Let's get started. To show you just how important this is, let me tell you about a time I felt completely lost in a simple, everyday conversation. It was a bit embarrassing, but it taught me a huge lesson. A few years ago, I moved to a new city and was so excited to explore. My first mission? Find a good local coffee shop. I walked into this small, charming place that smelled amazing. The line was a bit long, so by the time it was my turn, I felt a little rushed. The barista, a super friendly guy with a big smile, looked at me and said something like, "Hey there, what can I get ya?" So far, so good. I ordered a simple latte. Then he asked me something that sounded like, "Room for cream morwoodry?" I just froze. My mind went completely blank. Room for cream? Wet dry? What did that even mean? I could feel my face getting hot, and the people behind me were waiting. In that moment of panic, I did what so many of us do. I just nodded and said, "Yes, please." I had no idea what I'd agreed to. He turned around, made my drink, and handed it to me. It was a latte, but it was only filled about 3/4 of the way to the top. I was so confused. I paid and walked away feeling silly. I drank my 3/4 full coffee, and later, when I had time to breathe, I figured it out. He was asking if I wanted room for cream, and was probably suggesting different types of foam, maybe wet or dry. By just nodding, I got a drink with lots of empty space for cream that I didn't even want. It's a small thing, right? A little bit of coffee. But the feeling of being lost, of not being able to ask a simple question, that feeling stuck with me. I realized that knowing vocabulary and grammar isn't enough. You have to know how to manage the conversation itself. It was right then that I decided I needed some simple tools, some go-to phrases that could save me from these awkward situations. I needed to be able to say, "Wait, I don't understand," but in a polite, confident way. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. That embarrassing coffee moment was a real turning point. It forced me to find simple phrases that work in almost any situation. So let's break down the 3 most important phrases that will give you back control. Okay, the first phrase is your new best friend. It's polite, it's simple, and it works every time. The phrase is, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" You're not saying, "What?" which can sound a bit rude. You're showing that you're listening, but you just need them to repeat it. It's perfect for when someone speaks too fast or the room is noisy. So in my coffee situation, instead of panicking, I could have just said, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" This is so essential. Let's practice it together. Imagine the barista just said something you missed. Take a breath and say it with me. Ready? Now, what if you heard the words, but you don't know what one of them means? That's where our second phrase comes in. You say, "Sorry, what does the word or phrase mean?" It's a direct and clear way to learn new vocabulary on the spot. It shows you're engaged and curious, not that you're bad at English. So when the barista said, "Room for cream," I could have asked, "Sorry, what does room for cream mean?" He would have been happy to explain. Your turn now. It feels brave to ask this, but it's so powerful. Let's try it. Repeat after me. All right, our third phrase is for when you think you understood, but you want to be 100% sure. This is so good for confirming details like directions or appointments. You say, "Just to be clear," and then you repeat what you think they said. It's an amazing active listening technique. Let's say a friend gives you directions. You can say, "Okay, so just to be clear, I go straight for 2 blocks and turn left at the bookstore." See? It confirms everything. This phrase will make you sound so fluent and professional. Let's give it a go. Say it out loud right now. Okay, that was great. You've learned the phrases, you've practiced them. Now for a little challenge to see if you can spot the right way to use them. Don't worry, it's just for fun. Look at the screen. Which sentence is correct? Your colleague is explaining a new project very quickly. You get lost. What is the best thing to say? Option A, "I don't understand you." Option B, "Sorry, could you say that again, please, but maybe a little slower?" Option C, "Why are you talking so fast?" The answer is B. Great job. Option B is perfect because it's polite. It uses one of our key phrases, and it clearly explains what you need. It's not accusatory like C, and it's much more helpful and specific than A. You're doing great. Excellent work on that quiz. Now, theory is one thing, but hearing these phrases in a real, natural conversation is the best way to learn. Let's listen to a chat between two friends, Alex and Melissa. First, we'll listen at a normal, fast speed.
Hey, Melissa, you got a sec? I'm trying to find that new bakery, the rolling pin. My map app is going haywire.
Oh, yeah, the rolling pin. It's great. It's a little off the beaten path, though. Okay, so from here, go down to Maple Avenue and hang a left.
Okay, down to Maple and a left. Got it.
Right, you'll go down about 3 blocks and you'll see a big blue building on your right. You can't miss it. The bakery is kitty corner to that.
Whoa, slow down. Sorry, could you say that again, please? After the big blue building?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you'll see the big blue building, and the bakery is kitty corner to it.
Sorry, what does kitty corner mean? I've never heard that before.
Haha, yeah, it's a funny one. It just means it's on the diagonally opposite corner. So if you're at the blue building's corner, the bakery is across the street and also across the other street.
Oh, okay, diagonally opposite, I see. That makes sense now. They have good croissants, right?
The best. But a word to the wise, they usually sell out of the almond ones by noon, so you'll have to get a wiggle on.
Get a wiggle on? Does that mean hurry up?
Exactly. You're a quick study. Just hurry up.
Awesome. Okay, just to be clear. I go down to Maple, turn left, walk 3 blocks, find the big blue building, and the bakery is on the diagonal corner from there, and I need to hurry.
You nailed it. Enjoy the croissants.
Great. Did you catch all of that? They were using some interesting expressions, right? Kitty corner, get a wiggle on. It's okay if you miss some parts. Let's listen again. but this time much slower.
Hey, Melissa, you got a sec? I'm trying to find that new bakery, the rolling pin. My map app is going haywire.
Oh yeah, the rolling pin. It's great. It's a little off the beaten path though. Okay, so from here, go down to Maple Avenue and hang a left.
Okay, down to Maple and a left. Got it.
Right. You'll go down about 3 blocks and you'll see a big blue building on your right. You can't miss it. The bakery is kitty corner to that.
Whoa, slow down. Sorry, could you say that again, please? After the big blue building?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You'll see the big blue building, and the bakery is kitty corner to it.
Sorry, what does kitty corner mean? I've never heard that before.
Haha, yeah, it's a funny one. It just means it's on the diagonally opposite corner. So if you're at the blue building's corner, the bakery is across the street and also across the other street.
Oh, okay, diagonally opposite, I see. That makes sense now. They have good croissants, right?
The best. But a word to the wise, they usually sell out of the almond ones by noon, so you'll have to get a wiggle on.
Did a wiggle on? Does that mean hurry up?
Exactly. You're a quick study. Just hurry up.
Awesome. Okay, just to be clear. I go down to Maple, turn left, walk 3 blocks, find the big blue building, and the bakery is on the diagonal corner from there. And I need to hurry.
You nailed it. Enjoy the croissants.
See how Alex used all 3 phrases? It didn't stop the conversation. In fact, it made it better. He got the information he needed, and he learned some new phrases. That was awesome. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned. First, if you don't hear something, just politely say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" It's the perfect tool for when people speak too quickly. Second, if you hear a word you don't know, be brave. Ask, "What does that mean?" This is how you learn new vocabulary in real life. And third, to make sure you've got it right, confirm by saying, "Just to be clear," and then repeat the information. This shows confidence and ensures there are no misunderstandings. You have done an absolutely fantastic job today. Now it's time to take this out into the real world. I've got a small mission for you. Your mission this week is simple. When you're watching a movie, a TV show, or another YouTube video in English, listen for these situations. When you hear a phrase you don't know, pause the video and practice asking, "What does that mean?" out loud. If the characters are giving instructions, pause and practice saying, "Just to be clear." You're training your brain to use these tools automatically. Let me know in the comments what show you're watching. All right, that's your mission. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know learning a language is a journey with ups and downs, but remember that every small step forward is a huge victory. You're not just learning words, you're learning how to connect with people. And that's an amazing thing. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson. And please, share your own coffee shop stories in the comments below. We've all been there. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye for now.